Hello and welcome back to the new session. These questions we have taken from XAT 2012. So try this question. Let's start the class. Yeah, and your time starts now. So the question is saying given below is an equation where the letters represents digits px into rx equals to triple x. Determine the sum of p plus q plus r plus x. It's a data sufficiency question. First information is x equal to 9 and second information is digits are unique. So tell me, is only first statement is sufficient or only two? Or you require both the statements together, or you do not require, or you can say you can solve the question by either statement. So which option will you mark? Kindly mark up attendance, which who are present today. All right, so let's start the question now. So we have the first information x equals to 9. So let's suppose x equals to 9 is given to us, and we have now pq multiplied by rq. And according to the first information, it is equal to triple nine. I have plugged x equal to 9 here. And we know triple nine is what? Triple nine is, if I factorize this thing, it is 9 times triple one. So it is factorization of 9 times 3 times 37. Now, because q is at the unit place, so q must be same. And when which number should I multiply or which number should I take such that the unit digit will be 9? So it is either 3 multiplied by 3 is 9, or it is either 7 multiplied by 7 is 49, and then 9 is the unit digit. So can you multiply 3 with 3? Is it possible to multiply 3 and 3? Because you can see clearly that there is a 7 present here. So it cannot be broken down. So means this is not possible here. We have this possibility only. So I can say this can be rewritten like this: 27 cross 37. So this possibility can be, it can be 27 cross 37. It can be either way around. So these are the possibilities of PQ and RQ. So what is the value of P? This is the only possibility. Okay. Because you have to make 9, and to make a 9 there are only two cases, and because the digits are also equal, so this is the only possibility here. So p equals to 2 when I compare q equals to 7 and r equal to 3. So I can easily find the value of p plus q plus r plus x. So first information is giving me the answer. All right, let's check the second option now. The second sentence is saying that digits are unique. Okay, so the digits are unique means everything is different. we have PQ multiplied by RQ equal to triple X. Now I can assume it is triple one. Let's suppose I'm plugging the X value equal to 1. It is an hit and try approach. So I can say this is 3 cross 37. So if it is 3 cross 37, how can I write this thing? I can say this is 3 and this is 37. So it is convenient for me. But I can clearly see this is not feasible here because Q value is changing here. So this will not give me the result. And if I have written it triple 2, so this is 6 cross 37. I just multiply by 2, isn't it? And again, it's not possible to make a 2 with the help of when the digits are different. There can be possibilities. I have to think. We have to think of the possibilities which is suitable. Maybe it is not suitable. So Q multiplied by Q is equal to 1. So which number is favorable for us? It is 1 cross 1 or 9 cross 9. And nothing is here. And Q multiplied by Q equals to 2. So which is possible here? So it is like, I guess unit digit is 2. It is like Q square, the perfect square. When you do Q square, the perfect square will end with 1, 4, 9, 6, and 5. These are the possibilities and 0. The unit digit will be either 1, 4, 0, 9, 6, 5. So I have to take the case of, let's suppose I'm taking the case of triple 5. Triple 1 is already ruled out. Let's say I'm assuming triple 4 here. So it can be said it is 12 cross 37. I have just multiplied by 4. But it is again not possible for me to break it such that Q equals, so it is not equal to like 2 and 2. And can I rewrite it like it is 4, it is multiplied by 3? Or if I do the half here, if I write it 6, and then I do the double here, 74. So anyhow, I'm not able to find this because to make 4, I have to make it 2 into 2, 4. And there is no 2, 2 at the unit place here. So only first statement is sufficient for answer this question. Now, solve this one. Try this question now. Yeah, try this question. The question is saying a bank, the account numbers are already digit numbers and they all start with the digit 2. So an account number can be represented like this format. An account number is considered to be a magic number if x1, x2, x3 is exactly the same as like this 4, 5, 6 or 5, 6, 7, where xi can take values from 0 to 9. These are the possibilities for digits, but the number is not valid if it is having all the zeros after 2. What are the maximum possibility? What's the maximum possible range? Or what is the maximum quantity a magic account can be made? So how many maximum magic accounts can be made by this condition? All right, so let's solve this question now. We have this x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, x6, and x7. I'm finding the maximum possibilities and then I will exclude the remaining cases. So what are the possibilities? There is a 2 written here. So it is not the first place. I can write all the 10 digits here. All the 10 possibilities can be written in these 3 blanks. Now, if I have to make it equal to this factor, if I have to make it equal to 4, 5, and 6 factor, I have to make it equal to these 3 numbers. So the possibility to place the value here is only 1. Like it is fixed. It is depending on x1, x2, and x3. Whatever I plug here, I have to make similar thing on this part. So the possibility here is 1, 1, 1. Now, what are the possibilities for x7? x7 is independent right now for me. So the possibilities here are 10. I'm just making the case of this part. So how many possibilities I can see? There are 10,000 possibilities. In this possibility, there can be a possibility that the values are 0, 0. Everything is 0. It can be here. So I have to exclude that case. I will not take that case. Okay. Now I will subtract this case at the end. Now the another possibility can be that when I will write all the 10 possibilities here and I'm making it equal to x5, x6, and x7. So I will plug the values here. Now I'm making it equal to x5, x6, and x7. So the possibilities for x4 can be 10. So how many total possibilities are there? Again 10,000. And in this format also, we have one case where all the zeros are there. You can say there is a repetition. I will exclude this case too. But there is one more repetition here. The repetition is like if I have 1 or let's say the digit 3. If I have the digit 3 here, then that digit 3 can be written here also because this is included. So means there is again repetition. So how many things are repeated? I have to exclude this 0. So total, let's just subtract the numbers. Total there is 10,000 and 10,000, 20,000. Total there is 20,000. I have to subtract these 2 cases from that where the digits are 0. And I will subtract the remaining cases. Basically, I have to include these cases. I need these cases. There is no condition on such cases, but they are included 2 times. So I have to remove one of the case. And if I have to remove one of the case, these place values can be taken by 9 digits. So I have to exclude those 9 possibilities. So 11 possibilities are excluded. It is 1989. So this is the answer for this question. Moving to the next question. Yeah, try this question. This question is, you can try this question and this question can be doable. And you have to comment the answer here. When is the next time CEO will meet all the VPs? Like what is the date? Try it out. All right, so let's start the question. In this question is based on time and work, as you can see. So there are three VPs, VP1, 2, and 3. So there is VP1 and 2 and 3. He will visit after a gap of 2 days. Like there is a gap of 2 days in between two meetings or in between two visits. So he will, if he comes today, if he comes, let's say today, after 2 days, or there is a gap of 2 days. There is a gap of 2 days. So he will come on the third day. So it means there is a gap of 2 days means he will come after 3 days, such that there will be a gap of 2 days in between. So there is a period of after every 3 days. He will come after every 3 days. Similarly, the next person will come after every 4 days. He is coming at a gap of 3 days. There is a gap of 3 in between. So he will come after 4 days. Similarly, after every 6 days. So we'll just take the LCM of these three data. It is how much? LCM here is 12 days. So they all will meet after 12 days. Correct? It is given in the question that they all are meeting on the 3rd January. And CO is on the leave from 5th to 28th. So when they all met at 3rd Jan, after 12 days, 24 days are exhausted. They will meet on 27th. There is a gap of 24 days here. On 27th, they will meet. And then after that, 12 more days. So if I have to count 12 more days, I can say till 31st, how many days are exhausted? 4 more days are exhausted. I require how many? 8 more days. So it would be on 8th Feb. So the answer is 8th Feb. Is this question clear? Is the question clear? Okay, moving to the next. Thank you. Try this question. It's based on average, mean, median, and mode. Try it out. Ten. Okay. What is the question? How come 10? No, 10 is not the answer. See, there is also written that they are integers. Also, the mod is 8. Do it again. 9 ठीक है। हाँ 9 ठीक है। पहली बारी में आंसर ठीक लाना है, मैं थोड़ा सा आप टाइम इन्वेस्ट और कर लो, बट आई थिंक यू हैव टेकन द केस ऑफ 2 2, तभी वो। हाँ ठीक है वही। वो ध्यान रखो ना, मॉड 8 गिवन है हमें, सो वी हैव टू, मतलब 8 ज़्यादा वहाँ पे रिपीट कर रहे हैं, तो आप 2 2 वाला केस नहीं लोगे वहाँ पे। ठीक है। सो लेट्स डू दिस क्वेश्चन। वी हैव 5 नंबर्स हैं एंड दे आर मीन, एंड मीन इज, मीन और मीडियन दोनों 5 हैं, तो मतलब उन सबको जोड़ के 5 नंबर्स हैं, इन सबको जोड़ के कितना आएगा? 25। तभी इनका एवरेज 5 बनेगा। ऑल्सो वी हैव हाइएस्ट एंड लोएस्ट, so I have arranged them in ascending order, arranged them in ascending order, and the only mod is 8, mod 8 की बने आपको। नाउ जब उसने बोल दिया मीडियन 5 है, मीडियन 5 है मतलब मीडियन तो बीच में ही होगा, दिस इज द मीडियन पॉसिबिलिटी। तो अगला वैल्यू जो भी होगा हमारे पास, मॉड जब 8 रखना है हमें, तो 8 ज़्यादा रिपीट कर रहा होगा, तो मतलब यहाँ पे दो तो 8 होंगे ही होंगे, कन्फर्म है। द मॉड इज वॉट, जो नंबर ज़्यादा रिपीट कर रहा है, तो 8 दो बार रिपीट तो करना चाहिए। सो हाउ मेनी numbers you have filled? 3। it is how much sum? 8 and 16 and 5 21, 21 sum आपने बना ही लिया है। तो what are the possibilities here? It can be filled 1 and 3। 21 पहले ही बना लिया था, 4 ही हो गया, या फिर 2 and 2। अब जब आप 2 और 2 बनाओगे तो फिर आपके दो मॉड हो जाएंगे यहाँ पे। दिस इज नॉट टेकन, दिस कैन बी टेकन। सो द आंसर इज हाइएस्ट एंड लोएस्ट आर 1 and 8, सो द आंसर इज 9। बिल्कुल ठीक है। ओके चलिए, मूविंग टू द नेक्स्ट। ओके या क्वेश्चन, रीड द क्वेश्चन एंड थिंक विच टॉपिक इज इट, ट्राई इट आउट। हाँ ठीक है, ये स्पेशल इक्वेशन का क्वेश्चन है, ट्राई करो जल्दी से करो। Yep, done. Start करते हैं. So Nikhil's mother asked him to buy 100 pieces of sweets, worth 100 rupees, 100 रुपए के हैं. Sweet shop has 3 kind of sweets: काजू बर्फी, गुलाब जामुन एंड संदेश. काजू बर्फी 10 रुपए की है, वो 3 रुपए का है, और वो 50 पैसे का है. ठीक है, तो उसने एक एक आइटम सबका खरीद ही दिया. तो वी कैन से दैट these are काजू बर्फी, these are गुलाब जामुन एंड these are संदेश. टोटल वो एक एक आइटम सबका खरीद चुका है. उसको 100 आइटम खरीदने थे, तो 97 आइटम्स आर द रिमेनिंग. 97 और खरीदने उसको भी. So this is the quantity I have balanced. Now I will balance the amount. Amount is 10. It is 10 for Kaju Barfi, 3 for Gulab Jamun, and half rupees or 50 paise for Sandesh. How much amount should I balance? So the total amount is 100 rupees I have. And I have exhausted how much? Ek item, when I will purchase one item, it is 10 plus 3, 13. 13.5 I have exhausted. So I have exhausted 13.5. It is how much remaining? 86.5. So 86.5 has to be balanced here, right? Yep, Shivam, do you get any answer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's just balance it. I'll just multiply it by 2. 20k plus 6 g plus s. It is 2, 6, 12, 2, 8, 16, 17, 172 and 173. And let me just subtract these two equations. Basically, I need to find gulab jamun, so I'm just getting rid of sandesh. So when I subtract, it is 19k plus 5g equals to and 76. Yep. So we have to solve this equation only. Which? अब इसको कैसे solve करोगे? जल्दी से बताओ इसका. What is the answer right now? So plug the value. Hit and try approach. Let's assume 19k की अगर आप वैल्यू 4 रखते हो, 19 into 4 76 होता है. It's a perfect number. टेबल में आता है. And g equals to 0 in that case. So if I have to increase this value, this will decrease. If I will increase g value, k value will decrease. And I have to increase g value according to the coefficient of k, that is 19. So this will become 19. And k will reduce with the coefficient of g, that is 5. So it becomes negative, means this is not possible. This is the only possible solution for this case. So how many gulab jamuns he has bought? He has already bought 1 gulab jamun. So 1 plus 0. So 1 gulab jamun he can buy. So this is the answer for this question. Why have we taken so much time, Shivam? Yeah, you understand this one or not? Try these. Okay, do not skip any topic, because you can clearly see, as I have seen, as I analyzed 3 previous year questions of XAT, all the topics are there. Okay, geometry, very important. PNC probability. There are a variety of questions based on these 3 topics. So must do all these topics, and do not skip any topic. Okay, moving to the next question now. Yep, a good question. You can start. A city has a park shaped as a right angle triangle. The length of the longest side of the park is 80. The mayor of the city wants to construct 3 paths from the corner points opposite to the longest side, such that these 3 paths divide the longest side into 4 equal segments. Determine the sum of the squares of the lengths of the 3 paths. So you can clearly see that this is based on geometry. As you can, like, there is no such class of mine where I haven't solved any geometry question. So you can clearly see that geometry is very important for that. It's a vast topic, and of course that will cover, because it's a more tougher exam as compared to CAT, and it's more lengthy. So invest some time in solving the questions and revise every formula of geometry especially. Try this question. The timer has been started. I'll come after the timer stops. All right, so let's start the question. Does anyone require more time? Let me know in 10 seconds. Are you able to solve, or or I'll just start the question. Okay, I guess let me start now. So this is a city in a right angle triangle. Length of the longest side means hypotenuse 80. The mayor of the city wants to construct 3 paths from the corner point. From the corner point opposite to the longest side means a right angle point, such that these 3 paths divide the longest side into 4 equal segments. So I have to make 4 paths in this manner. Sorry, 3 paths in this manner, such that it will divide the hypotenuse in 4 equal parts. Means each path is of 20. Fine, it is fine. 20, the length of the base of each triangle, you can say, is 20. Now we have to find these lengths. Like I have to find x, y, and z value, and I have to do the sum of each of them and do the sum of the squares of each of them. I have to do the square and then I'll add them. So it is clearly visible to us that it is 20. It is 20. We can say this is completely 40 and this is 40. So this y is what? This y is treating, this y is making a midpoint. It's a median for us. Y is the median for us because it is dividing the hypotenuse into equal parts. So if y is the median, we know a concept. In a right angle triangle, when a median is drawn over the hypotenuse, its length is half of it. So y is 40 centimeter. We know this fact. I hope you remember this concept of triangles. In center, we have studied this thing. Okay, fine. Proceeding now, we have this is 40 and this is 40. So let me just make a point. Just A, this is B, that's C. That's 40 and 40. And there it is, Z. Basically, I can clearly see Z equals to X because it is symmetrical figure. Z and X will be equal. So I just have to find one of them. So I'm finding the Z value. Now, this median is, it is working as like a median, and it will be a perpendicular in that case because of the symmetrical figure. So we can see this will be what? A right angle triangle again, ABC, and this will be 40 root 2. Now I have to find the Z value. So Z is what? Z is again working like a median because it is dividing the opposite side into two equal parts, 20 and 20. So Z is again a median. I will apply the Apollonius theorem here. So to apply the Apollonius theorem, I'm just constructing a triangle ABC. Okay, let me just apply it here. I'm applying it over 40. I'm not applying it over 40 because 40 is like HCF for me. I'm applying it over 40 multiplied by 1, 40 multiplied by 1, and this root 2 part. So I'm applying it over 1, 1 and root 2. So according to Apollonius theorem, what you have to do, this Z is passing through these two sides. You have to do the square of them. Okay, I'm just applying it over 1 and root 2. I will multiply 40 at the end. So this is 1 square and root 2 square. It is equal to double the, you have to take the median into consideration, which is Z itself. And Z is laid, Z is drawn over this one. So you have to take the half of that one. This is the Apollonius theorem. And that's how you have remembered this part. So when I find this Z square value, how much is it? It is 2 plus 1, 3. 3 by 2 equals to Z square plus 1 by 4. So I can say here Z square equal to 6 by 4, 5 by 4. So Z equal to root 5 by 2. And I multiply by 40 at the end. Okay, 40 is HCF. I am multiplying it now. So multiply by 40, it is 20 root 5. So Z is 20 root 5, Y is 40, and X is 20 root 5. So the answer is X square plus Y square plus Z square, which is square of X square. X square is like Z square. It is 400 into 5, 2000, 2 times. And Y square is 1600, which is 5600 meter. So that's the answer for this question. It's a symmetrical figure. You can say that Z equal to X for that. Okay. Is this question clear to you? Moving to the next question. This is done. This is done. Okay. This question is there. And this question. Okay, fine. Okay. Do this question now. Yep. क्वेश्चन आया समझ में? That a micro manometer, certain factory can measure the pressure inside the gas chamber from 1 to this units, and it was not working properly, so it skips 5 digit 5 and moves directly from 4 to 6. So if the pressure was 3016, what was the actual pressure? For example, if give you a scenario, it is like 1 2 3 4 is going, there is 6 and then till 9, then there is a 10 till 14, and then there is a 16. So if I say that the pressure is right now 19, so is the pressure 19 right now? If the device is showing 19, it's not 19, because actually 5 and 15 has been skipped. So the actual pressure must be 17, right? You getting this? So means the final answer must be less than 3016. So that's why there are 4 options. So we have to find basically how many times 5 is repeating till 3016. So that is the crux of this question. We have to find the number of digits in which 5 is repeated at least one time. So let's just find it out. Okay, let's start. So if I say that we have to make single digit, so there is only 5, there is only one possibility here. How many 2-digit numbers having at least one 5? So I have to fill this blank. So what I'm doing here, I'm just I will subtract the case when there is no 5. So 1 is there, I'm writing the final answer on the top. So 2-digit numbers when 5 is not repeated. When 5 is not repeated, I'm finding that those numbers. So 2-digit number when 5 is not repeated. So this blank can be filled from in 8 ways. Like, what are the possibilities? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, and 8, 9. So these are the possibilities, and this place can be filled in 9 ways, including 0. And those 8s are already there. So basically there are 72 numbers in which 5 is not included. Correct? So how many numbers are there when 5 is included? So total numbers are how many? Total 2-digit numbers are from 10 till 99. Total numbers are 90. And if I subtract those 72 from that, it is 18. So those 18 are there, and those 18 are 2-digit numbers having at least one 5. Is it fine? Now moving to the 3-digit numbers, I'll do the same approach. 3-digit number has to be made. This blank can be filled in 8 ways. This blank can be filled in 9 ways and 9 ways where there is no 5. No 5 is used. No digit 5 is used. So how many ways are there? 81 into 8. 8, 648. 648 numbers are there when there is no 5. But we need a 5. We need a 5. So how many numbers are there? So total numbers are how many? 900, we know. From 100 till 999, there are 900 numbers. So when I subtract, it is how many? It is how much? 10 minus 8, 2, 9 minus 5, 4, and 8 minus 6, 252. So those 252 numbers are there. Okay, moving to the 4-digit number now. We have to go till 3016. Now there is a limitation that in a 4-digit number, this place can be filled in 2 ways, 1 and 2. Okay, I'm going till 2999. I have started my observation from 1000 till 2999. So within this range, I'm finding the possibilities. So there are 2 possibilities for this blank. And how many possibilities for this? 9 possibilities, 9 and 9. When there is no 5 used. So it is how much? 9 into 9, 729. The double of 729. So 29 is 58. It is 1458. Yes, 729 double. Yeah, correct. And I will subtract these values from this value. So total, how much number is it? 2999 minus 1000 plus 1. That's how you do the counting part and subtract 1458 from it. So how much is it? 3000, 2000, 2000 minus this. So 10 minus 8, 9 minus 4, 9 minus 5, 9 minus 4. Yeah, 542 numbers. And after 2999, we have the numbers from 3000 till 3016. And there are only two fives, 3005. Sorry, there are only two numbers having 5. So I'll subtract. Let's just count these numbers. It is 18 to 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 2 4, 5, and 25, I guess. Yep. And 8, 1, 5. So let's just subtract 815 from this number. So how much is it? 2201. So option A is the answer. Is this clear? Okay. So this was the homework question for you. This is the homework question. And this is the last question. Try this question. Comment the answer in the comment section. We'll see you tomorrow at the same time, 11 o'clock. Every day there is a class of XAT till New Year so that you can prepare for XAT 2025. We'll see you tomorrow and thanks for being. Take the screenshot of this slide. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.